Hey, good morning folks. Hey, here's what we're doing. We're making a wind chime. We're making a metal wind chime. We're making it out of these triangles. So the first thing we got to do is make a jig to hold them even. So we're going to start with a piece of wood. Let's take a look at that. We got a piece of wood here. And we got a way to mark it. We laid out a triangle. We measured this, we drew that triangle, we drew a triangle a little bigger. Go put that right on the edge here so that we use that edge. Okay. Lay this down and use this as a template just like this. Okay, we got out our jigsaw here. Cut out the triangle. Let's start on this side. And we come around and cut the other side loose. Now we've got a triangle. That's perfect, man. That'll work. As we pour our triangle. Alright, so here we are, we're back. We need a steady place to work on this. We're going to mount it to our workbench. It's a great way to do it. Notice the workbench has got some scrap wood on top. We're not wrecking our bench. Do a lot of welding, grinding, everything on this bench. And we are going to take some couple of short deck screws. Make sure they're going to go through. And we're going to screw them down. That easy to do. There's one down. Here comes the other one. We are going nowhere. We're good to go. Okay, to make our rod, we're going to use coat hanger. So we're going to start by just cutting a piece of coat hanger out. What we're going to do is we're going to make a jig here to bend it right here. We're going to put some radiuses in there. So we're going to put some different radiuses. The way you do this, if I make a jig, you want your wire to look nice. You make a jig. And we're going to come in and drill a hole. And we're through. We put this bit away. We can now drop two bits in the holes. Get your wire through. You bend your wire around this, like this. And you can keep going. Put anything you want in here just to stop it. And you're going to bring that around. You got a nice loop on there now. Alright, see we got a nice loop on there. We can straighten that loop up a little. Now you want that loop to be straight, so you can come in here and just kind of give it a little Open like that. Let's see, we got a loop. There's your loop. We're all set to go. Alright, so done testing. I'm going to cut this off here. Cut this off at the other end. Now we're going to make a good loop on this. The way we're going to do it is stick this in just a little bit. And we're going to bring this right around like this. Keep coming around, keep coming around. And we're going to pull this out. Now hold this and keep coming around. Now you can bring it like this. And if you want to bring it straight, coming down, you can come back the other way. Like that. Pull the drill bit out. Look at how you got a nice straight. Now what we're going to do is we're going to want this to hang down in here pretty good. So we're going to make another one right about here. So what we're going to do is we cut this off here, because you got to remember you got to use that extra material. And we're going to make another one on the other end. Okay, so got our wire cut, got the 2 loops put on it. Now we're going to bring these up and we're going to put our wire through it. We're going to use a little blue tape on this job, hold stuff in place so we can weld. Alright, I'll bring these up like this, drop the wire through the center. These have to be up and spaced so you see the wood evenly down here all the way around. And you can take it and kind of shift it around a little bit. And we're going to come in and we're going to tape some of this here. We'll bring it up, that's the top. I'm going to bring it down so it's at least down here. So you want to bring this down about here. And you want to make sure this is in the center. You can kind of feel where that is. That's like that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to weld, not right at the top, we're going to weld down just a little bit. So we're just going to put that like that. Because what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to weld right here, right here, right here. That'll leave this loose and then we can work with it. Alright? So there you go. We're going to get out our welder, so we're going to take a break here. We'll get a little bit of welding touch up on here. We're going to touch that up right now. We'll have another one done. And we're going to make our centers next. much nicer. Okay, we're back. So they cooled off a little. You can touch them now. The little things slide up and down so we can lock in later. We're going to get our tape off. And we're going to figure out what size the hole saw needs to be to drill for the chime part. Because we're going to cut a ring like this, bigger than this, that fits inside here. Oh, let's take a look and see what we've got. Our hole saw kit. And that one's a little small. That's pretty good. Remember, it's going to be smaller. So we've got this plate you put on here. Got a drill bit goes through. That's supposed to go through. And there you go. Hole saw. We're going to use our same piece of wood we used. We're going to drill a couple holes. We're going to drill some holes. Got one done. Got to dig this out sometimes with a screwdriver or something. You got some little holes here. You can give a little push on it. All right, so there's one. All right, so we clean up some of this. We're gonna get our drills out again. Two drills we use for here. Gonna bend a loop in this, gonna leave it slightly open so we can hook it to here. And when we pull it up like this, we're gonna be like this. We gotta figure out where we mount the other piece. First we gotta get a coat hanger out. We gotta do some cutting. Now we're gonna cut this loop out. Loops out. Now we straighten this up. Let's see how we go. Alright, now we're going to make our loop on top. So here's what we do. We put a drill down there, put the other drill here, just like we did before. Stick this through a little bit, and bend it around. And it's going to keep coming around here. Get bent as much as we can. From there we're going to pull out the drills. Bend this up. Now, slide this rod down. Might be a little different. Try this one first. Slide the rod down. And hook this one through it. Hook it a little bit more down here. Straight up, come in here, hook that together, and slide this up here. Now you gotta remember, when this hangs, it's it's going to be like this. So we want this to be up in here like this. And we're going to hold this right here. That's where we want it. And we're going to bring it back out. And we're going to put our trusty pliers on it. Bend it right there. Alright. That'll stop that from moving. We bring this back out. The next thing we can do, we can come on here, bend this back this way, and then grab it again and bend it down this way. So you can see what we've got, so our disc will hang in there. And we got to make that so it hangs flat, so we're going to have to do a little bit more bending on that. Oh, just like that, so she hangs straight. So you can see how that's going to hang straight. And we're going to come down here and we're going to chop it off. And then we are going to add a swinging item to it so that when it blows around, it hits. And we'll come down here, chop this off. Alright, back to the drills to make our loop. What we do have, we got these little plates to put on the end. So now to get that on there, you take your pliers, bend this a little bit like this, slide this up and on, bend it back, and then so now we've got this whole thing, got to kind of make it so it's reasonably straight. Won't ring with that tape on there. Alright, so we just kind of flex these away to give it a good gap. Here you are. When the wind hits this, that's a wind chime. So here we are. You can see we built two today. We've got both of them up there, right there. You can see them both. Have a good Thanksgiving. Like and subscribe, and you'll see more projects.